killer just spilled some shocking details, and guess who's getting dragged into it? Yo Gotti. The drama between PRE and CMG just took a serious turn, and now Yo Gotti's name is being brought up in a way no one expected. Things are not looking great for Gotti. So, just the other day we got some new court documents, and guess what Yo Gotti's late brother Big Jook did? That's right, he put out hits on several Paper Route Empire members. If you're not familiar, this comes after Big Jook was accused of putting the hit on young Dolph, although it's still just an allegation that hasn't been proven in court during the trials of Dolph's murderers. According to the hit list, Dolph was targeted for $100,000, Key Glock for $50,000, Paper Route Woo for $50,000, Big Moochie Grape for $5,000, and Snoop Bands for $20,000. It's unclear which case these supposed documents are tied to, but people are definitely talking about it. This case is going to be hard to prove, especially since Big Jook was murdered earlier this year in Memphis. These allegations surrounding Dolph's murder and the supposed hit list against PRE members only came to light after Big Jook's death. Still, it's tough to say much about these documents as the whole situation is messy and unclear to most of the public. What's obvious is that the beef between Yo Gotti's camp and PRE escalated into something dangerously violent, regardless of who was involved. At the end of the day, no matter who was responsible for young Dolph's murder, his family is thankful for the court's conviction. Dolph's fiancée, Mia J., shared her thoughts saying, "Today's verdict brings relief and restores my confidence in the justice system. On behalf of my kids, family, and myself, I want to thank law enforcement, the prosecution, and everyone involved for their hard work in getting to the truth. We're also grateful to the public for standing with us and pushing for justice. This is just the start of our journey towards full justice for Adolf, and we'll keep supporting that process." Dolph's sister spoke up too. She added,
"We ask you to remember the man who enjoyed being a father and spending time with his family. We ask that you remember the man who enjoyed giving opportunities to those who were often overlooked and counted out."
We can say a few more things about the Dolph situation.
The felony too with first-degree murder. That class 8 felony carries anywhere from 50 to 60 years in prison.
It didn't take long for a Memphis jury to reach a decision. They brought in straight drop in the courtroom. They found Justin Johnson guilty. In case you forgot, he's one of the guys who took out young Dolph back in 2021. The jury came back with unanimous guilty verdicts for first-degree murder, conspiracy to commit murder, and being a felon in possession of a gun. And the judge in the case didn't waste any time, slapping him with a life sentence right after. Closing arguments wrapped up shortly after, but Straight Drop didn't even take the stand. Cornelius Smith, though, did testify, claiming Yo Gotti's late brother Big Jook and another suspect, Hernandez Govan, were behind the plan to kill any Paper Route Empire rappers they could get to. Cornelius Smith said they just happened to spot Dolph that day, November 17th, 2021, and shot him outside Makita's Cookies while he was grabbing treats for his mom. He also confessed to his part in the murder, but said he didn't feel anything about it at the time, blaming his drug addiction. He was also expecting a $40,000 payout for the hit. Prosecutors revealed that Govan was supposed to help Johnson land a record deal with Gotti's CMG Records as a reward for the murder. Turns out, Cornelius only got $800, and both he and Straight Drop ran off until they were caught in January 2022. It's a sad truth,